Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Theleme and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well.
Sounds good.
You think Constantine will be waiting?
So how do I get to the map easily? Not that way.
Certainly worthy of inspection.
World map. Bear with me while I try and... Like, how? No. I just want the map. No.
No, that's the same button you pressed a second ago.
How the frick do I get the frickin'... Not that way, okay. Okay, I'm on the world map. Can I not see, like, maybe I can't see.
Well, you were on a map before.
I was on a map before. Ah.
Oh, there you go. That's the one.
That map. Okay, so the world one is there, and yet...
The compass is that one.
The compass is that one.
Well, that makes sense.
Okay, so... That is my main mission. Journal, the Great Departure. So I need to do that as part of the main thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just follow the compass. And I can sprint.
Yep.
Oop.
You can run into people.
I can
A la
indeed.
Yuki's Kiwami.
I wonder how much sort of side stuff there is to do around... Ooh, chest. That answers my question. Okay.
A few bits and pieces.
Just going to go off the beaten track a little bit. You can access the map of the region directly by holding that. Thank you for telling me that now. Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. So I gather there's some sort of plague thing that's infecting people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm off to... Oh, fuck!
And death to the lovers.
I was not expecting to have to fight people. Oh shit, he's got a gun.
She's got a gun.
She's got a gun. Yeah. Okay, this is easier than the tutorial at least so far.
I don't think that's actually doing any damage. The sword was doing damage. She's not dead.
I know she's not dead, but I thought I'd go help Kurt out and then... Ah! And then he can come help me. There. Okay, so we've got bandits in the city. I was not expecting... Take everything, obviously. I wasn't expecting to have to fight just yet, but I'm kind of glad that we have in a way.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh.
So let's...
Yes, let's take...
Yeah, not as good on
Acquire
the...
or take everything. Just take everything.
Yeah, it depends on whether it's going to have limited capacity for what you can carry, I guess.
Oh yeah, 200. But I imagine there's a way to increase that. So... a rusted Zweihander.
That's a two-handed sword rather than the... Okay.
Not enough agility points.
Right, gotcha.
Okay. Well, we'll keep it. Might come in handy.
While you're having a look at all that sort of stuff, having a question of like, how's the night been so far? Just getting used to how GreedFall plays up to this point. And working out the best way to get to things like the map and trying to work out if there's inventory and stuff like that we can look in. And now exploring the immediate grounds, it looks like.
Yeah, I thought I'd wander off the beaten track just before we continue with the story. Is it strange that I'm getting a bit of a sort of Yharnam, Bloodborne feel? Torn out diary page. My pains are getting stronger and stronger. My guts are churning. Some evenings I can't even feel my legs anymore. It's as though they've turned to ice. The Malachor has got me like so many others. Today I had so little strength I couldn't even cross the road to get to my shops. To my shop. Who needs books when everybody's dying anyway? That's how I felt last week. Okay,
Probably not as extreme as what they're saying there, to be honest.
I don't know if I'm meant to be going this way.
So is the Malachor, is that the that's the illness they're talking about then, I'm guessing?
The Malachor has got me. Yeah, it sounds like that's the plague type thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Take everything.
Gold coins and ammo are always good to have.
Yep.
Just realising your Fury bar is sort of quite well charged after
That's
that
good.
fight you just had.
Why are we burning stuff? Is that plague related?
Yeah,
there's a lot of dead people.
Yeah, a lot of... Yeah.
Yeah, so this isn't too good. Do I want to go this way? Oh yeah, there's a... Yeah.
I think it said something about like to follow an objective when it was in the middle of your radar. I think it said press R3.
That would make sense because that's to target enemies as well.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, there you go. There's one of the people you need to speak
Yeah.
to, so that's good.
Let's go talk to this person.
Hello.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sardet, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations.
Why, thanks.
Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Theleme. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I mean, I don't know if I trust this dude yet.
I think he's an ambassador. He's one of the people you needed to
Do I need
inform
to-
of your
do I want
departure.
to ask about the Bridge
Would
Alliance?
you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of his allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every
So I
domain.
wonder if I can learn things from hanging out with them.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time.
So will I get the
But
chance
your
to choose?
princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Theleme for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses.
Likes to talk, doesn't he?
He does.
But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
Is it Ciora from the trailer? And I said I quite liked her. I think she's from Tearfredy.
Well, that would make
What of your
sense.
war with Theleme?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tearfredy.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Theleme has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
I don't know if I like this dude.
Hmm.
Leave.
Well, he's an ally, so...
Goodbye, Excellency.
Well,
Goodbye, Lord de Sardet.
neutral at this point, I think.
Well,
Okay.
you needed to talk to him anyway.
So we've
So that's
spoken to
good.
him. Yeah, it feels like I'm in Bloodborne a little bit here. Hmm. Right, I'm trying to find... Do I go up here?
What are you looking for?
The main quest.
Oh, you just ran past the door for it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Where?
So down the stairs.
Oh, what's in here?
Oh, chest. Loads of stuff in there.
I wish there was a way to just equip stuff like... Ooh, what? A hat? See, I'm taking everything, but I wish there was a way to sort of see whether it was useful and then just drop it if not.
Well, I think it pops up with the equipment stuff. I'm not sure whether the green suggests it's better than what you currently got. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, quite
And
possibly.
there's the objective
yes,
point up that way.
there it is.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tearfredy on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you.
Okay.
And your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather
Okay, so we're going to
delicate
have
matter.
side quests with both of these
Tell me more about
factions.
it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them.
What,
and
for just
deliver
being
them to our
pagans,
guard.
basically?
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Okay.
Cool. So you've got stuff you can ask about here as well. by the
Let's
looks of
follow
it.
that, and then we'll do the other quest, I think.
Could you tell me anything about Theleme?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, Our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us
The
magic.
Luminous.
The high dignitaries of Theleme are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
That was quite
What's
lengthy,
your point
wasn't
of
it?
view on the relations
Yeah.
between our two nations?
As ambassador of Theleme, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints: that heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
How is Theleme faring on Tirfredi?
We built a marvelous city, San Mateus, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult, disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population
one of
will
those.
join our ranks.
So we're going over there, forcing our religion down their
How goes the
throats,
conflict with the
basically.
Bridge Alliance?
That's
Your
them.
territory is, alas, the
Yeah.
only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front, without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our
So the Bridge is
mission
the
of
other guys, right?
conversion.
I think so.
Okay.
So they don't. So
I must be
basically,
going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you to Sardet.
Okay.
yeah. So these guys, this guy here and the other guy that you spoke to,
They're sort of
yeah,
contrasting
Yeah.
factions, if you like.
they're allies of you, but they're not friends of each other.
Yeah.
basically.
So we're going to have a fun time trying to maintain diplomatic relations. Right, so we want to go and do this smuggler thing for the Cardinal.
It's suggesting that this Tirfredi, is that the name of the
That's the name of the
It
island.
sounds like, it's sort of like it's a place where they've all gone to and they've all sort of created their own,
Factions and...
their own cities, basically, by the sound of it. There's something there.
I think this is the
Good day, good
merchant.
sir.
Ooh.
How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
I don't know what that means.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agreed to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Okay, so that's the...
Your
Wrong
master
decision
secretly
there.
asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
Okay, well, let's go speak
This
to him then.
stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Okay, so we can use charisma.
Which has a 50% chance of success by the looks of it.
Intuition, that looks like we're lacking in that. Should
Yeah.
we try charisma?
It's up to
First?
you. 50-50.
Yeah.
I
Let's
don't
try
think you
that.
understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft.
He's not going to give a shit, is he?
You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying
Okay.
orders.
Did that work?
It's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, sir, but you are not
Oh,
my master.
balls.
Moreover,
Failed.
the attendant at the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
In which case, threaten him. Either that.
This is preposterous. Your master is a thief. I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Fight!
Your
Fight!
idea
Fight!
of diplomacy isn't all that different from my own.
He wants a fight.
To the devil with ya.
Since you leave us no choice.
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
Right, so how?
Don't know. Do you speak to him, or do you push him, go through the door and see if you can get him through the door?
Can't get through the door. This is
Okay.
weird.
And so you're back, sir. Do you have our second payment?
Don't count on it. We shall return.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So...
Find the smuggler.
Well, that's the other quest, isn't it?
Oh, is it though?
Yes, that's the other
You
quest
sure?
you set as follow earlier on. So, into your
I'm
menu...
not too sure that it is.
It was the one we had before. It was the one that the Theleme guy
Oh.
talked about. So there's another couple there. So there's the Charlatan, which is the Alchemist one. The Coin Guard. Recover the guard's merchandise. Okay, so follow that one.
Why did it go off though? That's
It wasn't the one you were following at the time.
Was it not?
No, it was just one you came across on the way.
Okay, so how do I
Well, follow the waypoint. It seems to be in that sort of direction. Around to the left.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I guess we're gonna recover it by force.
Yep.
Yep. Oh God! Fuck! Fuck! Oh, my health! My health!
Remember your shortcut.
Yeah, I'm using it,
Okay,
man.
good. Right, so you've got a fury thing, so L2 is fury.
Was that my fury?
I think so.
Oh
You've
my
got
god.
it again.
Yep.
Nice.
Whoa, the camera. Okay.
Stop! I beg of you.
He seems to have grown wiser all of a sudden.
Yes, yes.
Don't hit me.
Very well. I'm counting on you to deliver this merchandise as quickly as possible.
Yes, good sir. I'll take care of it immediately.
Reputation -1.
Not surprising, I guess, because you went for the
Violent
violent approach.
Well, I didn't really have much other choice, did I?
Yeah, I guess if...
After I threatened.
Yeah.
So possibly I could have waited. And done that later? I don't know.
It strikes me that some of these things are things that you get the chance to do now, but maybe not later on after you set sail. So I guess you could have chosen not to have done it.
I don't know, I feel like...
It was a side quest, it wasn't like a story
yeah,
stuff
but
you
I
needed
wonder
to
if
do.
the side quest would be available later.
Maybe.
Like, just when I come back. It depends how long I'm going to be gone for, doesn't it?
Yeah. Right.
Definitely feel like it's worth doing... Oh, whoops. What's this? Nothing. Okay.
Piece of paper on top of a crate.
Yeah. So go back to him and inform him.
That's your current
Yep, let's go
thing
do
on the
that.
map.
Let's go tell him everything's good.
And they'll no doubt give you a disapproving sort of thing. It's like, I'd preferred you not to have done it that way,
Well,
but fair enough.
probably, but what are you going to do?
Not a huge amount at this point.
Uh,
Okay, so it's not one of these ones that will sort of move around on the map above to indicate which street you should go down. It's just giving you which direction you need
Yeah.
to go in.
ah.
Okay.
Crafting table. Craftsmanship allows you to upgrade your weapons and armour. Science allows you to create potions and traps. Each talent point will unlock new recipes. You will also need ingredients which you can buy or find. I think we probably need to make some stuff. Ooh.
Okay, well you
Interesting.
don't have the stuff for those by the looks of it. Consumables.
I was just
so,
looking for like a basic potion.
maybe further down the list, because these look like more
Yeah.
fancy ones.
Just a healing one would be good. Armor ointment. You'd think... Oh, health. There we go. You'd
Health
think that would be
potion.
at the top, right? Sort differently. Okay, no.
Okay, so the...
Science level 3. Science level 1. I need beast essence. Well, I'm sort of screwed, because haven't I used all my potions?
no, you had 3. The ones in the tutorial weren't used permanently. You got
okay,
them back.
good.
So you're now down to 2.
What's this?
Good
Looks
day,
like a shop.
tavern keeper.
Oh, a
Good
tavern.
day to you. What is your pleasure?
Asked about the
Has the
Malachor.
Malachor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that.
Okay.
People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving
So how do you
home.
catch it then, I wonder?
It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Oh, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
Okay, cool.
I need
That
to
was
be
the only
off.
one I was really interested
Farewell.
in, so...
Goodbye.
Fair enough. Right. So that's the tavern. Ooh, something there you can pick up.
Ew.
Gold coins, just left on the bar. Ooh. This is where it turns out you've just been stealing money that people had been leaving there to pay their bills.